Right, grade 12s. Let's continue with trigonometry. Particularly, let's look at the cosine rule now. The cosine rule and the area rule. Okay, we've looked at the sine rule in the previous lesson. So what is the cos rule? Now, the cosine rule is used, this rule is used when you've got a triangle. Now watch this. You've got a triangle and you're given two sides. Okay, let's have a look here. You're given two sides, but your angle is included between the two sides. And you want to find the length of the opposite side, opposite the included angle. Now, the way the cos rule works is when you're given two sides and the included angle, you can use the cos rule to find the length of x there. Now, how it works is it works something like this. You go x squared, okay, so you square the x, then you go equals. Then you'd say 3 squared plus 6 squared. You know what? You square and add the other two sides. Then you could, now watch this, then you go minus 2, always minus 2, multiplied by those two sides, okay? And you work out the cos of the included angle. That is how we use the cos rule. X squared, two sides, the included angle. X squared is 3 squared plus 6 squared minus 2 multiplied by 3 times 6. Always cos of the included angle. That is the cos rule. And the area rule works exactly the same, but it also works if you've got two sides and the included angle. Okay, like the cos rule. But how this works, if you want the area of the triangle, okay, the area of the triangle here, this triangle, the rule here works, it says you go a half, you multiply the two given sides, you always multiply by a half there, and you sine the included angle. You work out the sine of the included angle. Okay, that's the area rule. Remember, you don't have a base and a height. You have a base, but you don't have the height. And so this is another rule. Area is a half, 3 times 6, sine of 30. And if you want the length of x and you've got two sides and the included angle, well, there we go. You can also then work out x using the cos rule. And here it is there. Okay, there is another case, but I'm going to come on to another situation where we can use the cos rule. So, but first let's explore this avenue here. I've got a little diagram here, and what do you notice in the diagram? You've got two sides and the included angle. It's included that angle there. Okay, it's an included angle and you got your two sides. So if you want the length of x, now watch this. You say x squared is equal to, now square the 10, alright, to that add 9,6 all squared. Now how does the cos rule work? You always go subtract 2 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 9,6, the cos of the included angle there. Okay, alright, you got it there. Now, how do we then work out this? No problem. All we're going to do is we're going to simply do this. Now watch this. It's actually very, very simple from now. What I could do is I could go, well, x, if you look at it, is the square root of this whole mess. Okay, and so we're going to simply use our calculator now to work that out. Now I want you to get your calculators ready and let's see how this is going to work. Okay, now in your calculator, that's cos of 85 degrees. Okay, now here we go. X is equal to, so push the square root button. Okay, so we push the square root button, we're doing it together. Now what is 10 squared? Okay, 10 squared plus 9.6 squared. Then we're going to go subtract 2 times 10 times 9.6, and then we're going to multiply by the cos of 85. Okay, and if you push equals, the answer to two decimal places will come to 13,24, and we haven't said centimeters or kilometers or anything like that, or meters, so we'll just say units. That's the length of x. Okay, great. So we've got 13,24 there. two sides and the included angle. But we can also find the area of this triangle because we've got two sides and the included angle. And the area of the triangle PQR is simply this. Okay, you're going to go a half, you multiply the two sides, and you sine the included angle there. Okay, you work out the sine of the included angle. So it's a half, 10 times 9,6 sine of 85. And if we work that out in the calculator, if we take it to say one decimal place, there it is, 47,8 squared units. Okay, that's for area. There we go. So that's the area rule. Okay, let's have a look at another situation where we can use the cos rule. The cos rule can also be used. Okay, the cosine rule can be also used when you're given three sides. If you're given three sides, we can use the cos rule. Now be very careful with this. I'm going to show you how we do it. In this example, I want you to find, and it's going to be very simply put. If you look, we've got three sides there. We're going to find the size of angle theta. Now you can call that the angle PRS. Look at that. Angle PRS there. Okay, I'm just going to bring it up a little bit there. PRS, which of course is angle theta. That's what we want to find. Then the second question is to find the area of triangle, PQR. So that will be this triangle here. We want to find the angle theta, which it said there. Okay, we wanted the angle theta, and then we want the area of this top triangle. Now, in the bottom triangle, PSR, have a look here. What are we given in this bottom triangle? We're given three sides. Now, how does the cos rule? Well, you remember that the angle theta and 52 are very well related. And how does that work? Well, remember the cos of the angle there, if you want that angle, will correspond over here with 52 squared. Okay, so that thing, 52 squared, is equal to a whole lot of stuff, and there's a cos theta there. Now, if we do this, watch this. 52 squared is 73 squared plus the 60 squared, which we normally do with the cos rule. Then we subtract 2 multiplied by 73 multiplied by 60 cos theta. And remember, these are opposites. So it's 52 has got to correspond with theta. So 52 squared is 73 squared plus 60 squared minus 2 times 73 times 60 cos theta. Now all we need to do is solve for theta. So how do we approach that? 52 squared is easy. That's 2704. Let's check it in the calculator. If you like, give it a go. Work with me on this one. What is going to be 52 squared? Is going to give you 2704. 73 squared is going to give us, what's that? 5329. And 60 squared, well, that's easy. That's 3600. If you multiply all of those together there, what are we going to have? Okay, that's going to give us 8760, the cos of theta. Okay, great. Now, let's have a look. Let's work this out. This is 2704. If you add these two together, you're going to land up getting, what would that be? Let's see if we go 5329 plus 3600. We're going to land up with 8929. Okay, subtract 8760 cos of theta. 8929. Okay, let's bring this guy to the left. So we get 8760 cos theta is equal to the 8929, and then bring the 2704 to the right. Okay, cool. Now let's fix this up here. It's 8760 cos of theta. If you subtract these two, you're going to get 6225. Okay, then what we then do is we divide both sides by the 8760, and we land up with that. Alright, and if you look at that, what is that going to give us? If we take 6225 divided by 8760, that is going to give us cos theta is equal to, what is that? It simplifies to 415 divided by Okay, let's check there. That gives me a 584. Okay, and if you want to, you can work it out as a decimal if you like. Let's see what that would give us. If we push the decimal button, we get 0.710616. Okay, 616 and 4384. Now go shift cos, and let's see what we get. Shift cos equals, and it comes to about 44.71. If we go to 2 decimal places, 71, they normally ask for 2 decimal places. So that's great. So if you go up here, we've got 44.71. Let's remove that there and have a look at this. Okay, we've got, this is 44.71. Okay, now that's great. Now we want to get the area of triangle PQR. Now what do we need? We need 2 sides and the included angle. But now this is 90. So if we say 90 subtract 44, let's do that quickly. So it's 90 subtract 44.71. We're going to get, this is going to come to here, 45.29 degrees. Okay, now we're in a position to work out the area. Now how does the area rule work? Okay, let's do number B. Okay, the area of triangle PQR is going to be a half. Let's multiply the 2 sides and then sine the included angle. So what are the 2 sides there? 73 and 35. So let's fill them in there. 73 and 35. And what is the angle? It's 45.29. That's what we worked out. Okay, 45.29. Now simply let's do that in a calculator. Work it out there. Half times 73 times 35 times sine 45.29. And then we'll go to 2 decimal places. So it's 907.89 squared units. Okay, great. And there we have it. Guys, I think it's time for you to do a practice example where we link all the rules together.